Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and today I am in Jupiter, Florida. I'm at the Dubois Park Jupiter Inlet. We are going to tell you all the different things you can do and show you some of the views. Stay with us. You'll see the Dubois Park sign, and the two are attached. That's why we call it both. But you go into the Dubois Park, and we're going to start way left, as if you parked way to the left. Sometimes it's hard to get in there, but we're going to walk over there, and this is what you will see. Right now, they're moving a lot of the sand from that area to the beach part because there was a lot of erosion, and this is not too deep. They don't mind if it make it deeper, take some of that and transfer it. So you're going to see a lot of that going on. But look at the beautiful houses over there. Aren't they gorgeous? I would love to live in one of those. They're absolutely beautiful, and that's to the jetty. But we're going to start to the left, and next I'm going to show you how beautiful the water is. You could tell, but look how crystal clear that is. What beautiful water to look at, to be in a boat, or even to swim at. So we're going to take a walk starting from left all the way to the right. And you will see over here there is an area that you can swim in. It is closed in. Now this is the area you're also going to snorkel. There's good snorkeling going on. You want to go early in the morning so that the kids don't disrupt the water. And it's also good because the farther deeper you go, that's where you're going to find the best areas to snorkel. So look for the deep areas, and you will find some interesting things. You have a lot of fish. Sometimes there's some schools of fish, but kids love this area because you can go swimming. People will just put their little chairs and get wet. It's better on high tide. It looks like it was low tide at this time. You can also have a picnic. You can just sit your chairs and watch everything. It's a great place. You can make a barbecue. We have done that a couple times. A lot of fun. So everyone seems to enjoy this area, and it's free to get in, so that's great. Now, as we walk along, you see there is a lifeguard. I don't believe he's on duty right here. The lifeguard is on duty in the other area, which I will show you, which is where most of the kids do hang out. But I want to show you that you can wash off right here if you get all sandy and you don't want to carry that home with you. So, and right next to it is the bathrooms over there, and parking is very close by. So it's not a long walk. It's just a beautiful place to be. Now over here is you can see they tell you the conditions and what's happening. Now to the right, you're going to see this is the place where the kids go. This is mostly kids. It's not rough water. It's not deep. It's not a great snorkeling area. I don't like this area because in the summertime when the water doesn't move, kids with diapers and things, sometimes they have to close it down because it's contaminated. But that's only in the heat of the summer, and it's only once in a while. But I don't go in that area. It's mostly for the children. Now, when you go over there, you can walk right over the bridge. It's right to the left of that. And you can go over to the jetty part, because the jetty park is very nice as well. And there's a beach there too. As you walk over the bridge, you can see on the right is where the kids all hang out. That area, and to the left is the ocean. On the other side of the bridge is the jetty. I'll just show you a quick view of that. Now, the first thing we're going to see over here that caught my eye was the cannon. Now, this is one of two cannons that I'm going to show you. They have information about the cannons there, and several areas they have historic items at this park. It's a nice cannon. You can see it's all closed up. Nothing's going to come out of there and hit you because it's been closed. It's an old cannon, and it's kind of nice to look at and read about it and learn if you like the historic things and the old items that were on ships. This was from a shipwreck. Really nice. So once you look at that, you walk along and you go over here. You're going to be walking on a pier. There are more picnic tables and benches, places to sit, places to walk. Now here is an old anchor that they got from a shipwreck. There is a little sign I'll show you that shows you about the shipwrecks and gives you some information, but it's nice to look at, maybe take a picture of. Over here is a plaque that tells you about some of the shipwrecks. They're from 16 to 1700s. Now we're going to go walking over here because I want to go off the pier. But first I want to show you that there are more bathrooms if you're looking for them, and there is more parking on this side. Now here we go. We're going to walk along. That is more of the jetty. Look at those guys fishing. I wonder if they're catching anything. Now here is a rock, and it has stuff about the improvement project at the park that's taking place, and that's why you see all the trucks and the stuff in the water. And there's also this nice sculpture. They seem to be looking at the jetty, waiting for someone to come home. I'm not sure of the history of that. Now we're going to walk along the pier, and it's usually not as long, and it doesn't have this metal, and usually you can walk on the sides, but there was damage, so you couldn't. And I always like to stop along the way and show you the view from every different angle because it's so pretty, you don't want to miss anything. I'm going to keep walking as far as I can. On the right, there is a beach. Now on this day, it was too windy. You can go on the beach near the other side, but on this side, you probably didn't want to go into the water. The waves were probably too high, and there's tides and things you don't want to do on this side. So you didn't want to go on the ocean side. You'd rather go on the other side of the inlet where I showed you them swimming. But it's still a pretty beautiful view, and if you want to get some sun, it's very nice, and maybe you want to stay at one of those resorts. Who knows? Now, I am going to walk towards the end. I'm not going to get to the very end because the water was high and it was going onto the pier, and I didn't want to get all wet. But I'm going to go as far as I can and show you. And look at the pelicans. There are so many pelicans and birds. If you love nature, this is a great place to walk and to check out all the views. Make sure you take your camera because you're going to love it. So here we go. We're going towards the end. My dog is a little braver than me. She wants to go to the end. Look at those waves. They were something. It was very windy out there. The waves were very, very high. This guy was fishing. I didn't see that he caught anything. And I'm giving you a 360, trying to go slow so you don't get dizzy. And now we are going to turn around, and we are going to start going the other way. And I just want to show you the view walking that way and looking that way because it's, again, so pretty and part of the park. Now, the next thing we're going to go, we don't want to miss anything. So there's one more part, and this is in the Dubois Park. This is the Dubois Pioneer Home. Now, you can go in here. I'm not sure if it costs money or not, but you can go in there and check out the old Pioneer Home, or you can just go. We're going to just go up a little bit, and I promised you that I was going to show you another cannon, so I want to do that as well. But we're going to look up a little bit in there, see what information they say about that Pioneer House. Imagine living on that and overlooking that beautiful view. And here's the cannon I promised you. There's some information on that. And then there's some information on the Jupiter Inlet Midden if you're interested in learning. So this is Rockin' Robin. That is our video on Dubois Jupiter Inlet. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, and lastly, hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you won't miss any of our great Florida videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good time at the park.